Good afternoon, Bobcats, and welcome to BBTV. Today is Wednesday, February 24th, 2016. My name is Zach.
And I'm Sophia. Here's the news you came to see. Our top story for today is on the Buffett 8th grade NJHS. Many Bobcats are part of this large organization, but what really goes on during these meetings?
We talked to leaders of the club, as well as Ms. Favre, to get an inside look. BBTV reporter Lauren has the story.
We're going to start off with like a 12-minute icebreaker.
As this year is coming to an end and National Junior Honor Society is looking for recruits, many students may wonder what this club is all about.
Well, we do a lot of things with our school as far as service hours. Right now on Wednesdays, our kids go over and help the 5-6 side and do tutoring. Kids are involved with a lot of things like the Boo Grams, so we did Happy Grams this year. We've done book collections and a toy drive. Lots of things that just help the community.
We go out of our way to make sure that everybody in NJHS brings books and toys for the kids and other people that we are raising money for.
As a group, NJHS, we do different service projects to help out not only our school, but different people around the community.
There's a lot that this club does and many things that encourage students and sponsors to join.
It does service to the school.
I believe in myself as a leader, and I always try to help people.
I like how we get to go out and help our community and do stuff within the school.
There are many reasons why people would join NJHS, from service hours to fundraisers, but every member seems to like something the best.
I am a part of NJHS because I wanted to partake in a leadership opportunity in school, and I felt like NJHS was the best way to do that.
I like that we're able to help people who may not be as fortunate as ourselves.
Future Bobcats who will want to join this club should know what their requirements are.
Well, first, it's all based on grades. So if you have a 3.75 GPA or higher as a 7th grader after first semester, you're invited to apply. But then we look at your scholarship, which is your grades, your character, your leadership, and your service as well. So it's more like the all-round individual. It's not just about getting good grades.
For BBTV News, this has been Lauren reporting.
Sportsmanship is important to athletes everywhere. This is especially the case for undefeated high school wrestler Devin Shuko. Recently, he let an opponent with Down syndrome win, even though it meant he had to give up being undefeated. Before the match, he had an impressive 27-0 record. This all took place in Connecticut, and after the match, it went viral. So, Bobcats, it's time to form your opinion. Would you give up your undefeated record to give someone with a sickness the win?
Most Bobcats have run out of space on their phone at one point or another. Researchers have now found a way to store digital data inside of glass. The storage technology is so stable that it can survive for billions of years. This new invention looks like round glass the size of a quarter. Scientists have already stored historic documents, including the Universal Declaration of Human Rights and the Bible. Every separate disk can hold up to 360 terabytes. That's the equivalent of 22,500 iPhones. The disks bend the way light travels through, so it can be seen with a special optic device. Researchers are calling it 5D because the data is translated into 5 different dimensions: height, length, width, orientation, and position. The scientists from AUth Hampton who are presenting their research on Wednesday, where they will look for industry partners to further develop and commercialize their technology.
That's all the news we have today, Bobcats. Let's spin over to the Sports Zone for all your sporting news in action.
Hey Bobcats, my name is Thomas.
And I'm Sadie, and you just entered the Sports Zone.
Most of you probably play a sport, something like basketball, volleyball, football, or soccer. But there are hundreds of other sports you most likely haven't heard of. Today we are going to spend some time checking out some wacky sports.
The first is extreme ironing. This is when people who call themselves ironists go to remote locations and iron their clothes.
The next is bocce. In this sport from Spain, the game is like volleyball but incorporates elements of football and gymnastics. It is played in an inflatable court.
Another crazy sport is dog surfing. This is an adorable competition. Dogs of all kinds go surfing. These trained dogs do all kinds of surfing, including surfboards, skimboards, and bodyboards.
The next wacky sport is camel wrestling. This is an annual championship for camel wrestling held in Turkey. This dates back thousands of years.
The final sport we'll share with you is called cheese rolling. This is exactly what it sounds like. People roll to the bottom of a hill carrying a 7-pound block of cheese in a race to the bottom.
That's all the time in the Sports Zone today, Bobcats. Now over to the weather for your 3-day forecast.
Hey Bobcats, it's Sydney here with your 3-day forecast. Today will be a nice high of 43 and a low of 27. Tomorrow it will be a chilly high of 36 and a low of 27. Friday it will be a pleasant high of 52 and a low of 36. That's all for the weather today, Bobcats.
Hey Bobcats, this is Leah here for your quick feature of the day. Today is Wednesday, which means it's time for Wellness Wednesday. Today for our Wellness Wednesday, we went to see the one person in our school who knows how to stay healthy in our everyday lives. See what she thinks is important for every Bobcat to know.
I think a good idea is to prepare your lunches. Don't try to do last minute because that's usually when you eat out and when crappy food sounds good. Shut off your electronics, TVs, kind of decompress before you go to bed because then you usually go to bed pretty quick.
Hey Bobcats, I'm Aaron with your daily announcements and Buffett birthdays. Attention NJHS members, please return your Read Across America forms to Ms. Nealon in the library by this Friday. NJHS members also need to remember to bring their book donations to the library by Friday, March 4th. The NJHS Book Drive Committee will meet you in the library during Bobcat Den this Thursday and Friday. Washington, D.C. participants, there is a mandatory meeting for all students next Thursday, March 3rd after school in Ms. Rosenberg's room B124. This meeting is to give students information about packing and departure times for our trip. Attendance is mandatory. Classic Film Club will have its February meeting on Friday the 5th in 6th grade tech and living room. Please be sure to check in with your Bobcat Den first. Also, bring your suggestion for the student choice movie as we will be voting on what we will watch next month. If you have any questions, just let Ms. Kitka know. That's all for announcements. Now let's see who the birthday boy and girls are. Happy birthday from BBTV to 7th grader Diamond J and 8th grader Mia S. This has been Aaron with your announcements. Now back to the main desk for a little fun before we go.
Before we go, in the upcoming weeks, Buffett will have a jam-packed championship week. Both basketball and wrestling will have their final games, and it's looking very likely that Buffett may bring home a few more trophies.
We went out and interviewed a couple of athletes who have been in this position before to see what tips they have for our athletes that will be competing for a city title. Check it out.
We just gotta get hyped.
Pray.
Yeah, you gotta pray. You gotta get hyped.
You gotta get hyped.
You gotta get hyped. You just gotta like get.
Listening to music, getting my mind right, my inner peace. Probably listen to some Drake, but always listen to Adele. Get calm, peaceful, be ready.
Well, we listen to music on the bus as a team, and we get hype.
Oh, you gotta celebrate right away. I mean, you gotta sign some autographs.
A little shake, a little shuffle, and then you gotta dab.
You gotta
Dab.
It's nice
and
low.
then you gotta whip. And yeah.
That's perfect.
Boom.
I would just celebrate with my family, my teammates. Probably get some ice cream, maybe. I don't know. Maybe apple juice.
Normally, we get together as a team and have a pizza party.
But right after we win, we want to make sure that we don't celebrate in front of the other team because that's rude.
Signing off from BBTV, this has been Zach.
And Sophia. Have a fantastic day, Bobcats.